Have you ever wondered how Kellogg's Corn Flakes are made? This beloved breakfast cereal is enjoyed by millions of people worldwide each morning as a quick, convenient, and delicious way to start the day. The cereal-making process is quite intricate and combines precision, high-quality raw ingredients, and advanced technology. Today, we'll take you through every step, from selecting the best corn, processing it, and finally packaging it into the familiar boxes. By the time a box reaches your kitchen shelf, it has undergone rigorous processing and quality checks to ensure it meets the highest standards for taste, texture, and freshness. The journey begins on farms where corn is grown specifically for this purpose. Not just any grains are used to make the cereal. Instead, kernels with the right balance of starch, natural sweetness, and moisture content are chosen. The goal is to select kernels that will deliver the best texture and flavor in the final product. Kellogg sources much of its grains from regions known for ideal growing conditions, including areas with warm climates, nutrient-rich soil, and consistent water availability. This helps produce corn of the highest quality, which ultimately makes a difference in the final product's taste and crunch. Corns for cereals are typically harvested in late summer or early autumn, a period when it has reached the ideal stage of maturity. Farmers closely monitor it during growth to ensure it reaches its peak before harvest, focusing on consistency and quality. Once harvested, each batch undergoes an inspection to ensure only the finest kernels move on to the next step. The inspection process is rigorous, with checks for size, moisture content, and absence of any imperfections, pests, or signs of disease. This meticulous approach ensures that only top-quality grains are used, contributing significantly to the overall quality of the final product. After the corn is harvested, it's transported to the facility for processing. Upon arrival, the kernels undergoes a thorough cleaning and preparation process to ensure purity and hygiene. The first step in this process involves soaking the grains in large tanks of water. Soaking serves multiple purposes. It softens the kernels, loosens any dirt or impurities, and begins breaking down some of the natural starches, making the grains easier to work with. The grains move to a scrubbing and polishing area, where they are further cleaned and prepared for production. Machinery equipped with brushes and rollers carefully scrubs each kernel, removing any remaining dirt, husks, or other unwanted particles. These brushes and rollers are calibrated to apply the right amount of pressure, effectively cleaning without damaging the corns. The polishing process gives the grains a smooth finish and prepares them for the next stage. After scrubbing and polishing, the grains undergo a final inspection to ensure they meet quality standards before moving on. Any that fail to meet these standards, too small, misshapen, or otherwise flawed, are removed. This careful selection guarantees that only the best corns continue through to the primary processing stage. By the end of this extensive cleaning and preparation stage, the grains are thoroughly cleansed and ready to be transformed. If you're enjoying learning about this process, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos about how everyday foods are made. We're always adding new and interesting content to our lineup. With the grains now thoroughly cleaned and polished, the next stage is primary processing. This is where the transformation begins. The clean kernels are first steamed in large industrial machines. Steaming helps to soften them further and makes them ready for the next steps. The temperature and time of steaming are carefully controlled. Too much heat or oversteaming would change the texture, so timing is set just right to maintain a balanced consistency throughout the batch. Each grain is softened, yet remains firm enough to withstand the next phases without falling apart. Once steaming is complete, the corns are ready to be flattened into thin flakes. For this, they pass through industrial rollers, which apply controlled pressure to each grain, pressing it into a flat, thin shape. These rollers are designed to create a consistent, smooth flake without breaking or cracking. The pressure is precise. Too much, and the flakes would crumble. Too little, and they would not achieve the delicate, thin structure needed to create a light, crisp texture. In many facilities, these rollers handle several tons of corn per hour, ensuring that the process is both efficient and effective. Now transformed into thin flakes, they are passed through a drying machine, which gently removes any remaining moisture. The drying stage is crucial for achieving the light and crunchy texture cornflakes are known for. Removing moisture also ensures a longer shelf life, as excessive moisture can cause the flakes to become soggy or stale over time. Drying is done at a specific temperature, with hot air circulating to ensure every part is evenly dried. This part of the process is closely monitored by workers, and automated sensors help maintain the correct temperature throughout. By the time the flakes are done drying, they already resemble the product that reaches the breakfast table. The next step is toasting, which gives the flakes their golden color and satisfying crunch. The dried flakes are exposed to high heat in industrial ovens, where hot air is circulated evenly to achieve the desired golden brown. The time spent in these ovens is carefully controlled. Too long, and the flakes might get too dark. Too short, and they won't achieve the right crunch. The heat level is set to create the perfect balance between flavor and texture, giving the flakes their familiar taste. During this stage, flakes are constantly stirred to prevent sticking and to ensure even toasting. Toasting machines used in this step can handle thousands of flakes at a time, ensuring production keeps up with demand for this popular cereal. Following toasting, there's another round of quality checks to ensure every batch meets strict standards. Each flake must look and feel just right, and trained quality control teams inspect each batch for color, texture, and consistency. Any flakes that don't meet these requirements are removed from the line and either recycled or repurposed. This step ensures that only the finest quality flakes move on to the next stages. Now we move to secondary processing, where any final refining prepares the flakes for packaging. At this stage, any additional ingredients, such as a light dusting of sugar, may be added. This small addition is done with care, using machines that can evenly coat the flakes without altering their shape or texture. If required, additional vitamins or minerals may also be added, creating a fortified cereal that can meet consumers' nutritional needs. The flakes are then passed through a gentle mixing machine to ensure every piece is evenly coated, adding a slight hint of sweetness without overpowering the natural flavor. This final touch balances taste and texture, creating a rounded flavor profile. Before packaging, the flakes undergo a final inspection, including visual checks and tests for consistency. Workers and automated systems together check color, size, and even weight to ensure they meet exact specifications. Every flake must look golden, uniform, and have that perfect crunchy texture. If any batch doesn't meet these final standards, it's set aside for recycling or further processing, ensuring that nothing goes to waste. With the flakes now perfectly toasted, refined, and quality checked, the next step is packaging. Packaging keeps the flakes fresh and crisp and ensures they reach the consumer in pristine condition. The first part of this stage involves transporting the freshly made flakes from the processing area to the packaging line. At this point, the flakes are kept in sealed containers to protect them from moisture, dust, and other factors that could affect their quality. Once at the packaging line, the flakes are portioned into individual servings. This process involves advanced machinery that measures precise quantities, ensuring each box contains the correct amount. Each box is weighed to verify it meets the weight requirements printed on the packaging. This automated weighing process ensures consistency and consumer satisfaction, as each box provides exactly what's promised. These machines handle thousands of boxes per hour, ensuring an efficient pace and meeting demand. After weighing, the flakes are transferred into boxes. Specialized filling machines ensure the flakes are deposited gently into each box, preventing breakage. The boxes are then sealed with a layer of plastic or foil inside that provides an additional barrier against moisture and air. The external cardboard packaging is printed with the product name, nutritional information, and other details consumers might want to know. This outer packaging also protects against light, which helps preserve the flakes' taste and texture. Packaging machines on this line are not only fast but precise, ensuring that every box is sealed properly and meets quality standards. Once packaged, the boxes are sent to the storage area, where they await distribution. In the storage facility, conditions such as temperature and humidity are closely controlled. While flakes don't require refrigeration, they need a cool, dry environment to keep their crispness intact. Excess humidity could cause the flakes to absorb moisture and lose their crunch, so storage conditions are carefully maintained. Boxes are stacked on pallets, ready to be shipped out to various locations. The journey from storage to supermarket shelves involves an efficient distribution system designed to get the item from the factory to consumers quickly. The boxes are loaded onto trucks or other transport vehicles, depending on their destination. For domestic distribution, trucks are typically used, and each truckload is packed strategically to maximize space while ensuring the boxes don't get crushed during transit. For international shipping, boxes are packed into larger containers, which may be sent by ship or plane to reach distant markets. Each year, thousands of tons are distributed globally, bringing this iconic breakfast food to consumers across continents. This global distribution network is carefully managed, with logistics teams working to keep the supply chain running smoothly and efficiently. By the time a box reaches the grocery store, it has gone through a complex process, from sourcing and quality checking each grain to packaging and distribution. Every stage in the line has been designed to ensure the final product is fresh, tasty, and up to standard. And it doesn't stop at the store even after consumers purchase a box. The packaging continues to preserve quality. By keeping the box sealed until it's ready to be opened, consumers can enjoy each serving as crisp and fresh as the moment it leaves the factory. If you enjoyed learning about how flakes are made, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content on food production.